For some reason, I was caught off guard a little bit when the Black Friday sale of Kiko Milano was announced on their Instagram. I was like, what? It's already here? Even though Black Friday is at the same time, at the same day, every year. Of course, you can't always know exactly when it is starting, but I definitely felt like I could have prepared a little better, and I definitely feel like I could have prepared you a little better. Today is gonna be just a little chit chat, a little chill video about the Black Friday sale of Kiko Milano. If you don't know me, I do a lot of Kiko Milano videos. I do so many reviews. I basically review anything and everything Kiko Milano comes out with, and I love it. Like, this is one of my favorite brands, one of the top brands on my channel. I already got my haul in from the Black Friday sale. It got here so quickly. I don't think I've ever had this fast shipping from Kiko Milano. But I also want to go over a few recommendations that I have that are mostly things that I've been trying recently, because I already have some favorite videos. I have a lot of things already up on my channel reviewed in new makeup updates, but there are a few things I still have to get back to you on, and I just want to already tell you a few of them are worth picking up this sale. So let's get into it. Okay, I took a 2-minute break to make myself a cup of tea because I realized it had been way too long since I had a cup of tea, and you cannot tell me that this isn't the appropriate size for a cup of tea. Like, people always laugh at me, but according to me, this is how you're supposed to drink tea. Also, the mug better be cute. Okay, so my haul is kind of oddly specific, and that also kind of ties into what I think you might want to buy on this sale. So, this is the first sale in a year for Kiko Milano that the 3D Hydra lip glosses are actually part of the sale. They also had a sale in the spring where they weren't a part of it. And since then, I've been waiting and waiting and waiting because I have been thinking that I really want to do a lip swatching video of the 3D Hydra lip glosses. Now, this year I've really been on a lip swatching kick. It has been my thing. I love doing it. I feel like it's so helpful. But I also feel like it can get a little much. I just filmed my lip declutter that will be coming up somewhere in the coming few weeks. I had maybe 500 lip products. It was a lot. So I'm kind of dialing down, but I still wanted to do this video, but in a way where it's a little bit more manageable. So first I thought I'm gonna do a video lip swatching all of the 3D Hydra lip glosses, which is a lot. I know it's a crazy plan. So I dialed it down a little bit, dialed it back a little bit, and I just bought a few of them. A few that seemed like ones that I would wear, that I would actually get use out of. And that's kind of like the balance I struck here. So I'm just going to show you the glosses that I got. Here I have the 3D Hydra lip gloss in shade 03. And I got a lot of the kind of like lighter colored shimmery ones. And this is a kind of like a rosy peachy shade. Looks really nice, kind of like a champagne golden shimmer. And this is going to be part of a lip swatching video. I really do love this gloss formula. There are fuzzies flying around here. So I'm not gonna be doing all the swatching and everything in here now, but some of these things I will probably put a swatch into this video. Next up we have shade 11, and I did pick from the website. And the website by Kiko Milano isn't always the most accurate when it comes to like product photography. Sometimes the colors turn out to be really different than what they look like online. So this is 11, and this is kind of like this corally strawberry pink. Looks like an amazing shade for like spring summer. Really excited about that color. Like, that's really nice. Okay, next 3D Hydra lip gloss is shade 32. And this is kind of like a muted mauve pink. This looks like a really nice shade. A little bit less shimmery, but still a shimmer to it. I think this is the type of cool tone shade that I would actually use a lot as well. Okay, so far, I think I've picked some nice shades. Like some good ones. Then we have 27. And this one, oh, I've been eyeing this one for such a long time. This is a shimmery lilac, a very cool tone lilac gloss. And I really love kind of like lilac-y purple lips. And especially if they're a little bit sheer, I love this. So I'm gonna just swatch this one. It is very shimmery, but very cool. I think that's gonna be perfect for kind of like an icy look. I've been into icy looks, and this is gonna be the thing I'm gonna wear. Very excited to swatch it on my lips. Like, that is very shiny, quite pigmented, but at the same time sheer. But like, you can really tell that it is lilac. And then we have a 05. Ooh, this is a cool tone pink. This one looks so good. This looks so up my alley. I love this kind of stuff. So a cool tone, kind of like Barbie pink, but like lighter. It really has that freshness and that brightness. I am very excited about that one. Okay. I'm kind of loving this order so far. Like, this is some good stuff. Okay, 31. I promise at some point we're gonna stop unpacking 3D Hydra glosses. This is a very pearly nude gloss. Ooh, that is very pearly. That's gonna be very metallic, I think. Okay, I cannot contain myself. I'm gonna do another swatch. Oh, but that is pretty wearable. But it's really like that pearly sheen. That's really beautiful. Like, topping things with that, that's gonna be really nice. Okay, this one is actually from the Gold Reflections limited edition. And this is just one that I wanted at the time, but I didn't want to pay like 15 euros for this one and then 15 euros for the other one as well. Like, I went for the coral one in the end. I thought it was just unnecessary to get them both at the time for the full price. But this one is a duochrome cool tone pink to purple. And that is like my dream lip gloss. And at this point, I'm kind of like, why didn't I buy this one? Why did I buy the coral one? Because usually I'm more for cool tones, but I just went with that one. But this looks so nice, and as long as it's still available, I'm probably gonna put that in the video as well. Then we have shade 26, and this is also such a nice color. This is kind of like a muted mid-tone pink with a golden shimmer in it. All of these look so nice. I am so happy with the choices that I made, and I'm so happy that I decided to only get shades that I really like. Like, if you have been following my channel throughout the last year, like, a lot has happened here. I've done a lot of reviews. I have bought a lot of makeup and I've reviewed a lot of makeup. I'm kind of like planning on changing some things, and this is kind of like the start of that change. But I'm gonna film a get ready with me, probably talking about the future of this channel. I am still kind of like thinking how I want to do things, but I have changed my mind a little bit about like some things. Ooh, this looks really nice. This is shade 17. I don't know how I chose such good colors just from the website. Usually that doesn't happen. Usually there's some dot in there. This is such a beautiful kind of like muted red almost, and it has a lot of sparkle in it. Like, it's such a muted shade, but it's definitely still kind of like pinky red. It's right over there. That is so nice. Very excited about that one as well. Okay, that is the end of the 3D Hydra glosses. How many did I buy? I think I bought 9 glosses. That's a lot still, but it's not 30, which was my original plan. Alright, then I have told you that I have been kind of obsessed by the Kiko metallic shimmery lipsticks. I got 2 shades, one from the advent calendar and one that I bought when the holiday collection just came out. And I was eyeing another shade as well, and I bought it with the sale. So this is the Holiday Wonderlight Starry Night Sparkling Lipstick. And I got a 01 Cinnamon Memory. And I wasn't gonna pay full price for this, but I've just been so into this formula that I was like, we're gonna do it. We're gonna buy another one. I am just loving a metallic lip, but in a very specific way. And Kiko Black just does it exactly the way I want it. So I couldn't resist buying another one. So this is kind of like a nude color. It is an interesting shade. Hard to describe what this actually is, but because it is kind of like that cinnamon, but I feel like it's a little bit rosy as well. It's kind of like, is it warm? It's not super warm. I feel like I can get away with that with the right lip liner for sure. That looks like such a beautiful color. Should we swatch it? I don't think I've swatched this in store. Like, it's definitely warm, but there's also something still very kind of muted, kind of rosy about it. And I just love the sheen that this has. It's just such a beautiful formula. Also feels really nice on the lips. It has a magnetic closure. Love the packaging. This is one of my recommendations as well, like the 3D Hydra glosses and then also these metallic lipsticks from the holiday collection. Alright, then I also got another water eyeshadow chrome tech. I said that's so weird. I got another water eyeshadow in the chrome tech line. So I bought one that was super sparkly, shimmery, kind of insanely sparkly, and this is one from the line that I saw when I first swatched all of them that I didn't decide to pick up, but that I did really love the look of. This is 02, and this one is more almost of a satin but a duochrome. So this one is a lilac to kind of like a golden duochrome, and this one is really smooth. It's actually a very smooth shadow, but it has a dimension of the purple to the gold, and it doesn't have that shimmer to it. But I think this is going to be a really nice, almost one and done eyeshadow because it's this satin. I feel like it's going to be really easy to blend out those edges and get a dimensional look without having to use a lot of shades. Like, this looks really beautiful. I think the chrome tech line is really interesting, but 14 euros felt a little too expensive for me, so I jumped at the chance to buy this basically half off. Like with the Kiko Milano sale, you don't get like a 50% off deal. It kind of depends on what you buy because the cheapest things, they are like free. So I got things that were all around the same price. So I got like 45% off. But if you get really expensive things and get a few really cheap ones, it's not gonna be that good of a deal. So keep that in mind. And then the last thing that I have is the Glow Fusion Powder Highlighter. So I call myself a Kiko connoisseur, but there are still some things in the regular line that I haven't tried before. And this is one of the things where I felt like, okay, it's time to try that out. It's time that I know what that is, so I can tell you if this is a good formula. So I'm just kind of like slowly, not super slowly, but kind of slowly working my way through the Kiko Milano regular line because I feel like it's more affordable. You can always get things if they are your favorites. So I'm trying to find the best things in the regular line as well as reviewing their limited edition. So this is this highlighter, which is kind of like this lighter champagne. It looks super smooth. I'm just gonna swatch it. I'm just gonna do it. It looks more like a smooth, subtle highlighter than some of the highlighters that I've tried from Kiko Milano, but it does look really nice swatch. But yeah, kind of like subtle, like a very natural highlighter. So I know some people like it, and I do like to have something like that, especially for like softer looks. Sometimes you're going to an event where it's just a little bit more fitting, like a work event or I don't know, family function. It really depends, like you do you, but sometimes I do like a little bit of a softer highlight, and I do like to add a little bit of glow to my face. So that one is looking pretty promising. That one is looking really good. I'm already wearing highlighter today, so I can't try it out now, but I'm definitely gonna be trying that. So that's gonna be my haul. Gonna put that all away so we can talk about some recommendations. And yeah, I buy a lot of Kiko Milano throughout the year. That is also why my haul is so oddly specific, because I already have so many products from them, and usually when things come out, I buy them right away to review. Okay, this is just a very small selection from a lot of favorites that I have from Kiko Milano. As I said, I already have a lot of videos up, and I just wanted to give you some quick updates about some of these products. I'm gonna be linking some videos down below. If you have any questions, also just ask me. But these are a few things that are in my like new makeup updates basket. So these Glow Fusion highlighting drops by Kiko Milano, I actually got in the advent calendar, and these really surprised me. These are so glossy, glowy, easy to blend, really skin-like. I feel like some liquid highlighters can look very metallic, and this one doesn't do that. I feel like this is a super beautiful glow, really easy to use. I do use it to kind of like, I do drop it kind of like on my hand and then I apply it to my face. The color that I have is 02 Sweet Dream. So this is the pinky one. This is really nice and glossy. It's really like that glossy look and kind of like that sheer look. So it's not a super metallic or sparkly finish. I've been really enjoying this. Another product that I also got in the advent calendar that really blew me away, that's probably going to be in my yearly favorites, is the Kiko Milano Radiance Boost Serum Face Base. So this is a lightly tinted glowy face base, and just every time that I use it, my skin looks so good. It is a very interesting product. It is kind of like this nude color. It has a sheen. It's like the tiniest bit of coverage with a beautiful sheen, and it just makes your skin look so healthy. It feels a little bit like the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, but it's not exactly that. It is just, it's more subtle than that. But for me, for someone who doesn't love wearing a lot of coverage, like I usually at maximum will wear a skin tint when filming, like this is great. I will wear this out and about. I will wear this like going out. Usually I'm a little bit like, it's not really necessary when I'm not filming, but this is really nice. Like I feel like these types of products that have been around for a really long time, they are really easily overlooked, but this is so good. Okay, so we already talked about the 3D Hydra glosses. I already showed you a bunch of them, but we also have the 3D Hydra lip oils. And I recently did a video lip swatching the new 3D Hydra glosses, but also trying these two new lip oils. These are not super tinted. Like this one does have a bit of a color to it. The shade 04 is a little bit more tinted, and then the shade 01 is just more of a like iridescent gloss. I felt like a lot of the lip oils were pretty sheer in color, so I only tried two, but these are really nice. Hydrating, glossy, really comfortable, really nice colors. I feel like they are pretty close to the 3D Hydra glosses, but they do feel a little bit more like a lip oil. They do feel a little bit more hydrating. If you're looking for something like that, these are really nice. I don't feel like I really heard anyone about these, but these are really nice. It's a really nice formula. It's really comfortable, really nice and hydrating. I do have really dry lips. I've been really enjoying those. Then we also have some eyeshadow palettes that we have to talk about. So I did a video about all three of the Sara Sampaio eyeshadow palettes that they came out with in their collab. And this is really nice quality, really nice packaging, really nice eyeshadow palettes. Shimmers in here are amazing. Mattes in here work really well. This one is Dazzling Daydream. We also have Dazzling Sunset, which is a little bit more like cool tone in the mattes. But then we have some golden hour type of shifty shimmers, really beautiful. And then the one that I thought was really cool is Dazzling Drama, which is the one with a green and some dark purples. All of these worked really well. These are beautifully formulated eyeshadow palettes, but they are 27 euros. But this could be the perfect time to try these out because the quality is really good. Like these are really nice. I am really excited to use these more. I recently did another look with the Dazzling Daydream and I got some questions about that. I just posted it on my Instagram, but really nice. And then I think my favorite launch from Kiko Milano from their regular line this year has been the Master eyeshadow palettes. I am so impressed by the quality of these. This is 02. The price of this is also really fair. If you can get them on an even better deal, like go for it, of course. So this is 02. It's a little bit more warm tone, but we have some more neutral browns over here. So you can also go a little bit more neutral. You have different textures in the shimmers. Some of them are really nice and sparkly, but not unusably like thick or flaky. I feel like this is a really nice, really easy to use formula, a really nice light to deep, like makes sense kind of color story. You could say it's boring, but I really love this. Also, we have a kind of satin formula in this that really I love so much. And usually I'm not that into satins, but there's something about this satin formula where it's not trying to be like a soft shimmer. It's not trying to be a shimmer. It is really like a matte with a glow, and it just looks so good all over the lid. This is a great formula and I just really have been enjoying this so much. My favorite is probably gonna be a 01. I just love cool tones. If you know me, then you know I'm just all about cool tones. But here even we have a mix of kind of like warm tones and cool tones. You can go a little bit more cool and gray, but you can also like take this shade and make it a little bit more warm so they don't like go too extreme in one or the other direction. I really love once again that we have really light shades, we have really deep shades. The shades are really pigmented. Some really beautiful shimmers, like this kind of like purpley shade. It's kind of like a duochrome from purple to gold, really beautiful. Seems a little bit like the Chrome Tech eyeshadow that I bought, but a little bit more textured. This is a really beautiful palette. I have done so many cute looks with this. Like this is a really exciting launch, great quality. I feel like these deserve more hype because this, I would love to see this format with different colors as well. Maybe like a more colorful one, maybe a pastel one or a smoky one or a jewel tone one. Like there's so much you can do with this. I would love to see more. This is a great formula. These are going to be ending up really high in my yearly ranking of eyeshadow palettes, I'm sure of it. Alright, so these are some very specific picks. But there are so many products from Kiko Milano that I am a huge fan of. I love their Big Gelée highlighters. I love their Contour Obsession face palettes. I love their lip liners, this line. So the Creamy Color Comfort lip liner, love that as well. They have done so many good limited editions, but a lot of those products are also sold out. So it kind of depends if it's still there or not. But the Holiday Wanderlust collection, I also did a video about that. So many cute products in that collection. Like the highlighter from that one, the eyeshadow palette from that one. Like that's all really cute. And of course the stick contour and the stick blushes are so beautiful. So there is so much that I could tell you to check out. Like, you know, I love Kiko Milano. I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.